Good morning from the National Weather Service here in Pocatello. My name is Carter, and this is your Southeast Idaho weather hazard briefing for Sunday, May 29th. We're seeing some colder temperatures over the next few days with predominant valley rain and high elevation snow, but things will clear out by the end of Tuesday and looking towards midweek with dry and warming conditions. We'll be taking a look at that this morning. Some key points we're going to focus on today. That low elevation rain and mountain snow continuing with some gusty afternoon winds, especially today. And with those gusty winds, we do have a lake wind advisory in effect for the American Falls Reservoir throughout the day today, with a chance for some isolated thunderstorms, mainly along the Idaho-Utah, Idaho-Wyoming borders across the higher elevations. Moderate snowfall continues across our higher elevation zones with a winter weather advisory in effect through tomorrow. Mainly areas for the impactful snowfall are going to be that Central Mountains and Bear River range, generally above 7 to 7,500 feet, with a trace to 2 inches below that. Anywhere above that, we should be seeing around 5 to 10 inches, with upwards of around 16 inches as you get up to above 9,000 feet, especially in the Lost River range, Lemhi range, and White Cloud Wilderness. More widespread moderate precipitation moves in for Monday, so we have an area of low pressure that's going to be directly overhead by the end of today, which will be bringing more moderate precipitation impacts for the majority of southeast Idaho as that transitions to more showers for Tuesday. So another widespread shot of rain for Monday, but a warming and drying trend when we trend towards Wednesday through the weekend. And take a look at satellite this morning. You can see that low pressure system currently situated in eastern Oregon, and that's helping to amplify some of the showers that we're seeing this morning and high elevation snowfall starting to fill in the central mountains. And we'll see much of that throughout the day today. And bigger picture, we do have this ridge that's going to be forming just to our west here. So as far as that low pressure system as it's working its way onshore, well, that'll be the precipitation impacts over the next few days with those increased cloud cover. But we will be seeing a little bit of a break towards the end of Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and a little bit more unstable weather pattern coming back for Friday into the weekend. And here's a look at your weather risk outlook. So main concerns today are just going to be that mountain snow with some breezy winds. Further down low, it's going to be just mainly rain showers given the warmer temperatures, especially during the afternoon. But for Monday, we could see at least some snow showers working into the upper Snake Plain as lows get to around freezing for Monday morning. So could see some snow flurries, especially in the upper Snake Plain. But as we get in those higher elevation zones, looking at some significant snowfall accumulations, staying in more in the advisory territory for those, but seeing some valley rain and mountain snow continuing through Monday. For Tuesday, as this low pressure system does depart to our east, we will be seeing some scattered showers continuing through the early part of Tuesday as some continued unsettled weather into the later part of Tuesday. But things do look to clear out for your Wednesday and Thursday as temperatures are back in near 70 to 80 degrees as we head towards Thursday. Here's a look at the watches, warnings, and advisories currently in effect. So we do have that winter weather advisory in effect for the Central Mountains and the Bear River range with that lake wind advisory here for the American Falls Reservoir. And we had talked about this yesterday, just as far as the hydrologic outlooks. We do have two of our sensors gauges up near the Salmon River, just north of there in the Yankee Fork, and that has just come down this morning below action stage, so still flowing fairly high above 1,800 CFS, just below that action stage. But we are seeing the Big Red River. Looks like it's about cresting right there at about 4.21 feet, so staying below that minor flood stage, but could see some at least slight impacts in some of the flood-prone subdivisions as we head towards that action stage above. But that is expected to trend down over the next few days as snowmelt and precipitation move out of the area. Thunderstorm activity yesterday, so we did see some thunderstorms, especially in the eastern highlands and along the southern locations, so kind of what we were thinking for yesterday, but we did see a lot of lightning in the upper Snake Plain, just south of here in Pocatello as well, with a few cells that worked through with some gusty winds. Outlook today, mainly going to be their eastern and southern higher elevation zones. Look, mainly impacts are along our border regions further south and east, but outside of that, it's looking more of an isolated threat today as opposed to the previous couple of days. Temperatures today starting off on the cooler side of things, back in the 30s to mid-40s as you head further south, but afternoon temperatures should be overall pleasant in the 40s to mid-50s, so looking about 15, 20 degrees colder for this time of year than normal, but overall pleasant day for your afternoon. Wind gusts this afternoon, though, will be slightly breezy, especially across the Magic Valley today. So we saw some gusts up to near 40, 50 miles an hour in the INL area, Arco Desert, yesterday, but we will be seeing those winds kind of shift further south today with some breezy to locally gusty impacts, especially in the Magic Valley and across some of our higher elevation zones to the south. Temperatures for Monday continuing that cooling trend. So starting off the morning hours, this is again that best shot for some morning snowfall across the upper Snake Plain especially, but further north and south, and it's more likely going to be in the, just around freezing, just slightly above freezing. So everyone will be starting off Monday in the 30s, but morning up after towards Monday afternoon, we'll be seeing those temperatures rebound back into the 40s to low 50s. So 50 degrees will be your warmest locations for Monday. And looking slightly breezy again for Monday afternoon. Not as widespread as we're going to see today, but could see some gusts to around 35 miles an hour up towards the Continental Divide and down towards our southern areas. Temperatures for Tuesday, so that Monday is going to be our coldest day of the period, but we will see those temperatures, especially in the morning, still staying on the cooler side of things in the 30s to 40s, but during the afternoon hours, back in the 50s to mid-60s as you head further south. And for Wednesday, so we start to see a little bit of a rebound in those morning temperatures, but still staying fairly consistent in the 30s to low 40s. But afternoon highs are expected to continue that warming trend through the end of the week, with highs back in the 60s to 70 degrees. And much of the same for Thursday. We're just keeping with that warming trend through the end of the week. So by Thursday, we're back in the 30s to mid-40s for the overnight lows. But during the afternoon hours, we should be returning to the mid-60s to near 80 degrees as in the Magic Valley. And in summary this morning, we do that low elevation rain and mountain snow continuing with some gusty afternoon winds today. Mainly looking at a chance for some isolated thunderstorms this afternoon and evening along our southern and eastern borders, with a lake wind advisory in effect for the American Falls Reservoir. Moderate snowfall across our higher elevation zones continue, with a winter weather advisory in effect for the Central Mountains and Bear River Range, generally looking about just a trace to a couple inches below 7,500 feet and 5 to 10 above 7,000. Could see some locally higher amounts above 9,000 feet, so as you're headed up into the higher elevations for this weekend, should be seeing some impactful snowfall, especially in the Central Mountains for this weekend into early next week. More widespread moderate precipitation moves in for Monday, so as this system departs to our east, we'll be seeing another shot of some more moderate precipitation working through the Snake Plain and southern regions for your Monday, with the best chance for some lower elevation snowfall Monday morning, as that looks to be the coldest day with this system. Moderate precipitation transitions to more showers for Tuesday, with a warming and drying trend Wednesday through Friday. So as far as once we hit Thursday, we should be back in the mid-60s to near 80 degrees, so certainly warmer than what we're seeing now. But that wraps up your weather briefing for today, Sunday, May 29th. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to send us an email, give us a call, or check out some information on our website. Have a wonderful day.